Yes, Mom. Yes. It's true. It's not much time left for me. We won't meet again and we won't speak again. Please remember that I'm always loving you. What? I'm not dying. The reason is Zelda. What? Zelda is not my girlfriend. She is my princess, and I need to save her because I am her knight. So, Zelda Tears of a Kingdom is coming to Switch. And while we have a little time before the Tears of a Kingdom come alive, I wanna try to guess what to expect from it. Will it be just a DLC for $70 or a Swan song for a Switch? Let's check it. So, Nintendo showed us new trailers and gameplays. And here is what we understood from it. We will have the same but modified world. Now it has two parts, land and sky. Land is remained more or less the same, but the sky part is totally new. As we saw, there are much flying islands appeared, and they seem small, but first, Nintendo told us that there are dozens of them. Second, as we know, sometimes small size means better elaboration. Which is great, because why I need big territory if it is boring and meaningless? And third, it is not the size, but how you use it. I know what I'm talking about. I'm speaking about my mind. So, I believe that Nintendo will elaborate on this island really well. In the trailer, we can see that mostly on these islands located new Zanai robo-enemies, until bokoblins are on the ground. If you want to know what is Zanai, then watch this film till the end. So, maybe they will find differently, and we will have different fight gameplay in both parts of the world. Next, we saw a couple planes, so that shows us the freedom of movement that Nintendo gave to us. For example, we can use the rocket launcher to speed it up. As we understood, Nintendo added new power, Ultra Hand, with which you can combine different objects, so you could create new mechanisms and such stuff. That's the examples that Nintendo already showed us. Boat, wagon, plane, airship, a car and some kind of mecha. Get inside the bloody robot, Link! So, new super cool mechanics, but what are the restrictions? First, not every object can be linked. Second, to use mechanisms, you need to have energy, so you can't use it infinitely. I think that we will upgrade not just our stamina and health bars, but the energy bars too. Of course, it'll be batteries to charge yourself once, as stamina potions, and maybe even some food with the same effect. I foresee that in a week after the game launch, we will find on YouTube different videos with really crazy mechanisms. Next, I saw a dispenser that gave you some items. I think it is some Zonai technologies that you receive for some tokens. What we already saw, rocket that can speed up objects, mobile pot to cook everywhere you want, big fan to create engines or if you need to fly up, flame emitter if you need some fire, for example if you need to fly with balloon and using fan is not working because you need heat to fly, so you can use flame emitter. This very balloon will to control your mechanisms and maybe more, but now we don't have such an info. I think that it is the most interesting mechanic in the game. I am really waiting to see what we can do. For example, can we build a bridge across the river using just the trees? And for how long it will stay? Cooking. Let's do it fast. Cooking in Breath of the Wild was the best in whole game industry. It was perfect, and no recipe book was needed. You just read what ingredient doing, next combine it with some meat or fish, and receive food with various effects. Because you know effects of ingredients, you always know what to expect. I know that many folks told me that it is an awful system, I need a recipe book, please! So Nintendo added. As I understood, it works in the way that you cook something new and it appears in recipe book, so you can always check how to make a specific dish. The next feature is fusing. Now we can take any weapon, arrow or shield and fuse it with different items and other equipment. As per me, it really looks like some cheap mod for original Zelda. It really looks foolish when you fusing sticks and spiked ball. I will need to check it by myself with a weapon. Next, I will give you my opinion. But arrows, yeah, that's what I talked about. You can take any item and fuse it with arrows, so they would have a new effect. As I understood, they replaced different arrow types to this mechanics, or they keep it both. So now you just need a normal arrow and fire choo-choo jelly to create a fire arrow. We already seen arrows with jellies, arrows with meat, so monsters come to this meat, and arrows with some bomb plants, so it exploding, arrows with monster eye, heat-seeking arrow, and same for shields. You're adding a new item to it. After receiving damage, the item will trigger. Examples: spiked ball with a shield, deflecting damage. Rocket with shield, flying up. Bomb plant with shield, explosion. So, in conclusion with these mechanics, now you will have much more freedom in your fights. Because you won't have just 2 types of bombs and 5 types of arrows. No, you will have much more effects that you can use with your equipment. Plus, the game showed us new mechanics with choo-choo jelly. Before, if we had fire jelly, we could do nothing with it. Just place it on the ground and next shoot, so it explodes. But now you can take it and throw into the enemy like a snowball, and it will explode. I wonder if they did more items that you can use the same. Unfortunately, there are not many details that will show up about the land. So I'm sure Nintendo prepared some surprise for us. But they showed us many details about enemies. First, bokoblins now can equip not just weapons, but armor too. I don't think that you will be able to equip their armor. I'm really interested in it. Is it add defense points to them? Or you would need to use a heavy weapon to break it? And just next, fight as you want. Plus, new super big bokoblins were added. So, I have a couple of questions about them too. Will they be just stronger mobs, like Lionels? Or will they be mini bosses as a Pebblets? If we can climb up them as a Pebblets, will they have weak points, armor and weapons? Or will they be something between Moblins and Hinox? Can't climb, one weak spot and you need just to beat it. So, this is my guess about The Legend of Zelda Tears of a Kingdom. And in the end, Zonai, who are them? Few noticed, in the Breath of the Wild it was much Zonai ruins, with the same architecture and some kind of rock paintings. For example, it is the Zonai's labyrinth in which we could find a Zonai's set of barbarian. So Zonai are very old nation that was lived here centuries ago. And as I understand from Zelda Tears of a Kingdom shots, they left much of their technologies. Plus I'm sure that the hand that keeps Ganon is Zonai's hand. And the same hand Link will have and use for all his powers. So Zonai will have great influence. Breath of the Wild is one of the best games of all time. Now Nintendo took a finished game with finished mechanics and graphics and everything and spent 5 years of doing some kind of add-on. So the masters took their masterpiece and spent 5 more years to make it perfect. They can't screw up because they are the same developers that received a second chance to make some magic. That's why I think this Zelda will be a masterpiece and everybody must play it. So if you don't know, are you need to pre-order it or no? See you at Friday 12th. Bye.